Welcome to the show. This is the Lenny Reed Pod. I'm your host, Lenny Reed, and today it's a beautiful day. Okay. This is going to be a beautiful show because we are talking about money. We are talking about wealth. We are talking about all the finer things in life. And the show topic is right there, the wealth circle, the 100K a month club. Yes. This is an exclusive. And I'm going to break down everything today. And hopefully by the end of this show, you'll have an understanding and hopefully some kind of drive to you know, be a part of something great, something grand. But anyway, how was your day? I just wanted to break down a few things. Uh Traveling, right? Traveling is kind of crazy because I don't mind going somewhere, but it's just the airport situation, going through customs or TSA and just sitting at the gate, and then the whole process of getting on a plane, and then the whole process of you know getting off the plane. At least when you go to certain countries, they open a back door too. So if you in the back, you can disperse out the back, you can leave out the back, and you can it's just better. But that's usually areas where you basically land and you go outside for that kind of situation. So this is episode 314. We is climbing, baby. Day by day, we climbing. We getting it done. We getting it right. And I just wanted to speak to y'all today and talk about the goals in hand. And I think a lot of people got the same goals in life. You want to be healthy, number one, because without health, you have shit. You want to be loved, even though you got some hard bodies out there that say, I don't care if nobody care about me. It's all about myself. No, you want to be loved as a person. You want to be cherished. You want people to take care of you in your elder years and not just slid in the corner. You in a wheelchair, you slid in the corner and you staring at the wall, right? Why everybody take your check, your SSI check. Even if you got that shit, a lot of people won't even have SSI. And the crazy thing is, while building wealth is so serious, I know a lot of people, ransack their 401k if they had one during the pandemic. Now, if you are old head or somebody that's, up there in age, I say 40s plus, 40 plus, right? You had a certain amount set. And, about 30 years or 25 years before you retire, or, something like that, 25, 30, 35 years, you probably won't have enough to survive. So you can actually look at your 401k now and be able to tell what you're looking like. You add that with the Social Security, and you add that with how long your body can take doing what you're doing. So that's why I wanted to present a new rock, a new way, a new drive, a new fucking day. You heard me? So today I wanted to talk about a few things, and I wanted to I wanted you to look at a goal in your head. Like I said, what's a goal in your head? Um, I'm gonna go ahead and be a psychic on this. I can read majority of y'all minds out there, and basically, whatever it takes for you to get up and go to work, whatever that amount is, you wish that amount was tucking up somewhere that you didn't have to lift a finger. So that frees you up. That extra amount frees you up to do things that you want to do, live life, enjoy it, and all that fly shit. Right? You don't have to be in traffic in the morning dealing with bumper to bumper traffic, accidents, and all of that stuff. Get to your workplace. Some people get in a truck and they drive back into traffic. Some people stay in their workplace the whole day, and then at the end of the day, they get back into traffic to come home. Like, who invented this? Like, who got us involved in this? So I know everybody got a goal that they want to sort of jump out of that, like want to free themselves, take the chains off, disconnect from the matrix, somebody say. So the goal of this podcast, and everybody that's listening, is to help that goal. But I came up with a goal that I think a lot of people was not talking about. I remember back in the day, it was all about being a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire. Da, 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 da. How you gonna do it? I don't know. I'm gonna sell T-shirts. I'm gonna sell flyers. I'm gonna throw parties. No, that's not the way to do it. I think in today's time, is too much information scattered over multiple you know, social media platforms. It's just all over the place, buzzing. And you go over here, they telling you how to do this. You go over there, they telling you how to do this. It's just too much noise. So the focal point is, how do you cherry pick the best of the best and bring it to the group? Okay. And that's where you come into the Wealth Circle. Now, the Wealth Circle is basically, it's not a course, it's not a program, it's basically college, right? It's a place where you can go, continue to build, continue to get higher in your goals. And also, there's like minded individuals around you, and they probably a level above you, a level below you, and everybody is helping everybody. So, I mean, it all started out as just me. I like everybody else. I'm looking for a good way. I'm looking for a possible way to, not just get rich or become wealthy. It's just to have all my fundamental goals in hand and take care of the family and the people that I love around me. And that's mainly everybody's goal, right? That's mainly everybody's goal. So in this situation, there was a solid number in my head. And I don't hear about this number a lot. And if I do, I don't know. But what I'm looking at and where I be at on social media, I don't hear about this number. And the number is $100,000 a month. Now you might say, yo, what is up with that? That's a huge number. Yes, that is a huge number. But the crazy part is the number is more attainable now than any time before. I mean, just breaking it down, it's so many ways to get that number in 6 months, overnight. I will say overnight. Now I'm gonna break down overnight. You just need the platform. Overnight, a year from now, even if it takes a year from now, you straight. And once you get that money, you can basically set your future up. You can do real estate, you can do stocks and all that shit. But if you go that route first, you're going to be walking on eggshells, and any slight move will throw you back 8 steps. So, what is the Wealth Circle? The Wealth Circle is basically on Patreon. But after I get the 1 second, before I get into this, I'm gonna let y'all know the fun part of what the vastness of just being comfortable and doing whatever you fucking want to do when it comes to 100K a month. But let me break down a Wealth Circle. The Wealth Circle is a group of people. It's a club. It's basically the 100K a month club. Now, this 100K a month club would guarantee to push out people that make 100K. The time period, I don't know. But all it is a source of, heavy resources, the right videos, the putting people in the right light, different forms of getting to 100K. So you able to pick your lane. You are able to figure out which one is easy for you, or you can cherry pick off of each one and get to that 100K a month quicker. Like I said, this is not a course. This is a place you go and you build knowledge. You see interviews. You see all kind of ways that you can enhance your goal to get there quicker, because that's mainly what it is. It's mainly to get there quicker. The club is basically, it's like a tool or like a vessel, right? And like I said, the majority of the goal is to cherry pick and also do videos, pull in top-minded people to just talk to the club, right? Not talk to social media, not talk to everybody that come by your page. It's just to talk to the club. So as I go out there and I bring in the top people in different industries to talk to the club, hopefully you can get information that these people is given, possibly connect with these people also via, DMs or emails or something like that. And it would just be exploring everything from, digital products, social media, imprints, everything. But it's cherry picked from every, social, and brought to one place. And also the interviews, and the exclusive content is just for the Wealth Circle, right? The Wealth Circle is two L's. Living life, baby. Living life. So let's get to some fun part of this. Um, Let me break down a couple things about the purpose. It's not just about money, right? It's not just about having fun or enjoying, going on trips and going to strip jobs and strip clubs and just making it rain. Yeah, that's cool too. But it's about going to sleep and never have to worry about, a procedure that you have. Damn, it's my insurance gonna cover it. Don't worry about that. You got the money. A family member in a situation. Hopefully, this a family member you love that you don't mind helping. Don't worry. You got it. Your goal is to create. You know what I'm saying? With this, you will learn how to do the podcast. You will learn how to write ebooks. You will learn how to do everything under the sun to obtain and get close to $1,000 a month. So $100,000 a month. Now, check out. That's a goal. That's like the top tier of the goal. Now, by some chance, you get to 30,000 a month. Whew, that's good, right? Some people might say, "Yo, okay, there was a little bit just to get to 10,000 a month. I'm cool with that. My bills is way less, but I just hang around, stick around, and see what's up." It's always room to grow. It's always room to, I say, run up the scoreboard. So with this, it's basically running up the scoreboard and just squeezing all the juice out of this fruit. So you got the wealth formula, right? That's basically how to build and sustain financial freedom through smart investments and multiple income streams. Now, like I said, it's good to have at least 5 streams of income. Now, nowadays, and in the past, it's just one. That's your job. So when you go to work and you just gun ho, you got a car, you got all these payments coming in, you got credit card bills, you got insurance. There is a lot of pressure standing on one stream of income. What is your job? If you just look at that, like you are standing on one stream of income, and that is controlled basically by your performance, but above your performance is your supervisor or your manager or whoever's above you, because they can be somebody from straight hell that could also affect your job. And before now, back in the days, you can, I remember they used to hire people on the spot. When can you start? Can you start tomorrow? I don't know how the system is now, but I guarantee you, as people lose their job to AI, it's going to be harder to find a job. So this is basically getting prepared and getting ready for when AI take over. Not only that, we can learn. Imagine getting ahead of AI and somehow you can produce income, a stream off of something that's already coming from the future. It's a beautiful thing. And number one, also that I say, health is wealth, man. You want to make sure you at least get an annual physical. And when you get the annual physical, I would also get STD, even if it's just you and your wife or you and your girlfriend. Times is crazy. All right. So I would still get an STD test and get all the other sodium, creatine, check everything in your blood. Just see if you can get like 5, 6. I think they took about 6 vials of blood from me. I was lightheaded as hell, but everything came out good. So that's a beautiful thing. Relationships and loves, you don't want to be stressed out. You don't want nobody that's there downing you, that's saying you ain't gonna make it, you ain't worth shit, this, that. That's basically what you don't want. Now, let me pull this up real quick. This right here, guys. This is this is the Wealth Circle. And I do have a TikTok and I'm getting it situated now. So the TikTok will be kind of fun. It'll just show the good life. I'm not going to spill none of the process up there because I want to leave that just for the club members. But the TikTok would just show the good life, uh, the focal points, different things where you can help your mental, your physical, and get this paper, baby, get this money. So this is the Wealth Circles logo here. Uh, you got the pyramid eye right there, which is dope. That's dope, man. And it just looked like some kind of puzzle. And I think getting 100K a month is a puzzle. You got to bring a few things together. You got to bring a couple codes together, bring your resources together, and I think that will make shit happen and make shit pop for you. So you will see this logo around. Like I said, it will. I do have a TikTok with the same name, so you can look it up, the Wealth Circle, and I think it'll be dope. I think y'all will like it. So let me finish with this. These key points over here. Like I said, relationships and love. You want the power of a strong connection. You want somebody that's supportive, because it might be a time that you are getting stressed out. You just can't take it no more, but you got to fight because there's no other way to go. And like I said, if there is some way that somebody can give you that little push, whether she's saying, baby, you got it, or if you need my help, I'll help you. You know, people need that push in their life, that somebody can help and sort of give them that extra win and excel. Also, finding a purpose. You got to find a purpose. You want to align your passion with your work that creates true fulfillment. So we all have passion, right? I like cars. I just like traveling, going to ancient sites. I got I got Egypt coming up. I got China coming up. You know, it's just I just like to go see the sights. The seven wonders of the world. Machu Picchu coming up. So it's just going to be exciting in the next couple of years. And like I said, I will share all that with y'all in the club. I guess I can have like a certain section where people can just post them out there doing fun shit, having a good time, whether it's jet skiing, jumping out of airplane, which we doing that too. And the crazy part is, I, if you are a club member, you are invited to anywhere I go, right? I might just start a discourse and just put all the information there, and that way that people can all come on these trips if they want to and have fun. Because when I say it's a circle, it's a circle. And hopefully, down the line, everybody be popping champagne. We rent out a nice little location and everybody enjoy themselves. But this is the start. This is the beginning of something. And goes to the last part. It's about growth and exploration. You got to learn. I'm willing to learn new experiences, keep life exciting and meaningful. We all know that life could be, crazy sometimes. It could be, I don't know. So you want to have that push, you want to have that drive, and also you want to have fun. You got to have kickbacks. You got to go on a cruise, take a solo trip somewhere. If not, take your family. Do things you want to do while you building, because that helps. It helps with everything. Okay, so let's have some fun, yo. Because what I wanted to do, I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to show y'all something. I wanted to show y'all basically how um $100,000 a month would play in your life. How that shit will look. How basically, oh my God, you can have anything you want and still have a lot of money left over. So let's have some fun with this. All right. Okay, so just say you at the pinnacle, you didn't reach your goal. It took you 6 months to a year, right? Just let's play with it. It took you 2 years. 2 years from now, you can still be in your job. You can still be penny pinching. You can still be, fumbling over bills, or you can be enjoying 100K a month and you can live anywhere in the world. You know, if you got the right bank account, you can live anywhere. I want to go to Thailand for 6 months. Then after that, I want to go to Nepal. I want to, hike up Everest, some dumb shit like that, right? You just wasting money because I, I don't know. I just don't see. Or you want to go to Amazon, right? Which is another, you're trying to kill yourself kind of shit. But you got people that do that. Or you just want to go, relax, go here for a month, go to Colombia for 8 months, and then go to Thailand for 10 months. You can do it. Because once that 100K is there, it's locked. All you have to do is continue to show up. It's different levels to do it, but let's have some fun. Okay. Let's say you wanted this Escalade right here. This is a 2024 Escalade V. That's the fast motherfucker now. That's the V now. Come on. This is a $140,000 vehicle. 140K, and that's used. What does the new one cost? Right? Got to be like 160, 170, right? Yeah, because this got 9,000 miles. So, they was pushing it. But this is the fast one. If I'm not mistaken, it's got about 700 horsepower. Top dog, right? We look at this price, estimated monthly payment, if you was to finance this, would be $2,500, $2,584. Okay. Now take that and put that 2,500, into your regular life. Would that affect your regular life to put that car note into your bill structure? Yes. Okay. Now, 100K a month, that'll be like a drop in a bucket. Okay. I can show you how you can really get any car you want, get any house you want, and still have a tremendous amount of money left over. So this Escalade is a beauty. Monthly payment is probably like 47 months or something like that, or 74 months. I don't know. I'm not sure. I didn't click that. But it's certified. And just say you wanted this, whatever the down payment is. Just that's whatever that down payment is, believe me, is less than 1 month's pay. So just say the down payment was 30,000. Boom, you put the 30,000 down, and then your payment of 25 start. Right? Or you can just wait a couple months and pay it off. But if you have shit set up like this, everything comes out automatically. It's a dope. It's pretty much dope. Now, if you wanted to have fun like me, right? Like this is fun. So let's say you all right, look at these payments. Let's look at the car first. Hold on. Let's look at the car first. Okay. You see that? This is a GT3 RS. And I don't know if you ever heard these cars or seen them on the road. It's just bananas. I mean, they come in different colors. They come in all the Fruity Pebble colors, like orange and lime green and electric blue, black, everything. Like this one is silver, and this is beautiful. Now let's go to the numbers of this car. Now, 100K a month, you can get this. You can get it. Okay. Now we back here. So this is a 2023. It's not even a brand new 91 GT RS coupe rear-wheel drive, priced at $378,848. All right, has 1,200 miles on it. This is $7,500. Okay, so just say you have the 25, right? Just say I think that was like 2598, if I'm not mistaken, and then you got the 7,500. All right, so that is 10,000, little bit over $10,000 if you wanted to Escalade for the children family. That shit still fast as hell. And if you wanted the Porsche, right? If you wanted the Porsche, an Escalade, a car that you can go chill by yourself, hang out, and then, a dope SUV that you can put the family in and still hauling ass, you're looking at $10,000. Okay. $10,000. Now, if you wanted that, if you had half of $100,000 a month, 50,000, you can buy that car and that SUV, and you would still have $40,000 left. A little bit under 40,000. I mean, so that clears the car section up. You can have a couple old schools. You can do it. You can probably add 2 more cars, knock that down to 20, right? And then you still have about 30,000 left a month. Now, if you talk about $100K, well, you got 80,000 left. What the fuck, man? Like 80,000. If you wanted, 2 more cars with this Escalade and Porsche. Like, can y'all imagine the shit you can buy? And it's attainable. It's fucking attainable. And I'm gonna break it down how it's attainable. Okay, so let's step it up some. Let's step the game up some. Let's stop playing. Let's see here. Okay, just say we wanted to go big boy house hunt, right? We want to do big boy house hunt. So this beautiful house is worth 1.3 million and some change, right? So 1.3 million, it will go for $8,300 a month. Okay, $8,300 a month. If you wanted to be modest, if you didn't want to really show, have everybody think or know you was making a lot of money, even though this kind of house, they're gonna know you're doing something. $8,300 a month. So you want to add that to the pot over here with the 2 cars and the $8,300 a month. Okay, you're looking at 18,398. Okay, 18,000. 18,000. My G, you still under 20. You still got 80,000 left. 80,000 left. Okay, so let's scratch that. Let's take that 8,300 out, bring it back down to 10,000 and some change. And let's say, hey, I want the big boy joint. I want the big boy joint. Okay, I wanted the big boy joint somewhere in Atlanta. House is estimated at $3.6 million. 3.6. It's probably a little swanky neighborhood and all that shit. Never see the neighbors. You probably just see a few people jogging. That's it. You got the Escalade right there in the driveway. You got the Porsche inside of the garage. You don't want to keep that out. Escalade out there just sitting beefy. You know what I mean? Your wife and kids or your husband, depending on who's listening. They got other sick vehicles out here. You probably got the old school with the car cover right there to the cock to the side or whatever. So this will go around. If you wanted this house, just say you want to ball out. Say, man, fuck it. I'm gonna ball out. Life is short. This is $22,000 a month. So, you add that to the squad. I mean, it's still light work. It's still light work. You're looking at $32,098, right? A month for the Escalade fast joint, the Porsche fast joint, and the $3.6 million house. And your monthly takeaway is $32,000. Mid-scale, I don't know. Mid-scale, you making 50, right? Just say you making 50,000 mid-scale. Bam. All right. You got 17,000 left. Mid-scale. 17,000 a month left. You chilling. Oh, you way over water. You can breathe. Sick house, 2 sick cars. You still got $17,000 left per month. That's halfway to, you know, halfway to $100,000 a month. Okay. So back that up. All right. So basically, you want to add $100,000 a month. So come on, add that 50 plus 17. What is that? Come on, you like 70 and some change thousand a month. Now, for some people, this might seem far-fetched, but I'm gonna break it down how it's possible. Break it down how it's possible. Let's move this out the way. So let's go through a few scenarios, and then I will be back to the regular. Let's see, bang. Okay, let's go through a few scenarios. Let me bring it up here. Okay, let's do the numbers. Let's do the numbers. Let's just say you have, if you was, if, all right, $100,000 a month, right? $100,000 a month, and you had an item that you was probably selling for, I don't know, let's say 200, right? Just say some an item you were selling for, you know, um, $200 a month, right? You just need 5 of them pushed. Or the way I say it is, you got a couple things pushing. You got ebooks pushing, but the things that's going to get you here, $100,000 a month, is subscriptions. Subscriptions could be anything. It can be your life. It can be you're selling a service. It can be whatever. Um, think about this. There's 100,000 people in a city. So just say you went out there and you had some kind of website where um, you just read stories all day and you wanted a donation from people, right? 100,000 people. You have the whole United States or wherever you're watching this from, whatever your city is. And you just go out there and you get $1. And you just email people and you just put it out there. You put it all on your social media, so you just pull in $1 from 100,000 people. It's possible because you have thousands, 100,000 people looking at content, uh, liking content, following people. So it's real easy to get $100,000 a month. It's different lanes. You either got one lane with subscriptions or you got multiple lanes that sort of, combine together like the Voltron effect. But it's out there. But it's the only thing is it's a lot of noise. And it's a lot of videos that I'll be watching and I'll be excited. You go here, you get this, and you go to this app and you do free faceless YouTube and they're giving you all the info. And then right at the end, they say, comment info and I will send you my free program. And it's like, okay, so I pay that free program and then I'm upsell for like something, probably like $500-$600 that don't work, or this person saying they making all that money. Like I said, courses get you in, you probably catch on, but you get pushed right out. But if there was a place that you can come to multiple times a week, anytime you want, and just see new info, communicate, talk to people, go live inside of the sessions. It's just like endless shit that will come. Be a part of a group of people they all got the same goals. And as people pop out making 100K a month, they are celebrated. And, they give their secrets. Because it's not going to be secrets to themselves. It's going to be the secrets of the club, the secrets of the circle. And that's basically it. So if y'all want to be a part of this, what do I call it? I don't even have a name for it right now. Conglomerates, this new machine. Right now it's set at $3 a month, and eventually, probably within the next month or so, it will go to $20 a month. So there's a link in the show notes below, show notes of this podcast, where you can join and grab a seat for just $3 a month, and you be grandfathered in. But once it's switched over to $20 a month, that's just basically what it is. So if you want to be grandfathered in with just $3 a month to get inside of the Weallth Circle, hit that link, baby. And like I said, we have to get in front of AI. We have to get in front of, robots. You never thought that robots would be coming and take your job. It was always some kind of like Hollywood movie, some Hollywood tale, some sci-fi shit. But this shit is real. This shit is real. Everybody gonna be wearing Kanye West looking his clothes and at a line getting soup, going back to what they call free, housing. It's gonna be free housing, free transportation, and free clothes. Then there's gonna be a gap. And then there's gonna be the rich people in the sky like the Jetsons. And I'm hoping you want to be one of those rich people. All right. Thank you, everybody. See you on the other side. Peace out.